Alright, good morning guys. So as you know, on Cowboy Ranch Life YouTube channel, my name is Winston. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and comment button also for that. And if you guys see in the background, here's our horses. That's Strawberry. Let's see, I think that's Doc. And then, no, this is Doc. And this one, I don't remember his name. He's got some hybrid fancy purebred name, but I don't know what it is. But, so that's Doc. He's a 7-year-old gelding, guys. They're pretty good horses all around. They're all quarter horses. That is a 2.5-year-old colt. He's actually the biggest of the three. We just sold his mother. And then, trying to take over this show, aren't you, Doc? All right. And then that is Strawberry. She's a red roan. So Doc and Strawberry, you can see that. I can't hold my arm out far enough. But this one and that one are red roans. And then this guy back here is a sorrel with a blaze. So anyway, with that said, Strawberry's about 13, Doc is about 7 or 8, and then the sorrel one back there is a colt that's 2.5 years old. Yeah, rub on me all you want. I'm just a rubbing post here. Anyway, nevertheless, I'm going to get back to the reason for this video. So the reason for this video, if you can tell, I'm out in the cattle lot with the yellow water behind me. If I can get my hand right back there. That is Ritchie water. It's one of the best designs. I'll show that here in a minute. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about turnips, as you guys know. And here's Justice. So Justice, we're talking about turnips. And yeah, he's been aware of this video. But we're talking about turnips, guys. And we planted these in about the end of March, I want to say. And we spread them out in a fertilizer cart. And we'll have that for you guys in a minute also. But we spread them all out. This is in a cattle lot. They grew. The problem is we spread them at the end of March. And then unfortunately, here, Joe, you can step in if you want and comment anywhere you think you ought to comment or talk. Unfortunately, the snow hit and rain and it stunted them. And then they started growing. Oh, what would you say? When do you think they started growing? Month and a half, something like that. Yeah. Started really growing. They kind of grew up little bitty and then went dormant because the snow and rain hit. And as you guys know, we're in Missouri, which is mild climate, I would say. I mean, we're not just like scorching hot or freezing cold, but it's mild climate. And with that said, guys, let's take a look at the turnips because that's what you're all here for. All right, so there's the horses, guys, but there's cattle off over there somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. There are bred heifers. But here's some of the turnips I did pick. There's some smaller, some bigger than that. The horses, they like eating them, but right now, the turnips have a sugar stage. And right now, they're not in the sugar stage. So, unfortunately, the horses and all the animals don't like eating them yet. They will get into the sugar stage. It's just all part of their growing and the maturing of them. But if you guys can see that, I just pulled that one. I mean, that's about the right size. So that's size towards our hands. But anyway, there's the horses, guys. I thought I'd show you guys that also. Kind of explain. That kind of explains part of the reason for the YouTube channel name. We do ride them, guys. They're not just show pets. I mean, they're pets, definitely. They're yard ornaments, whatever you want to call them. But we do ride them, guys, and we do use them once in a while. So the horses, unfortunately, have decided to leave us. But anyway, on to the main reason of the video, as they decided to leave. This is the turnips. So guys, that's what it is. Turnips definitely grow. They're awesome. You can also eat them. We picked some the other day, actually, that the cattle hadn't been around. And you can dice them up and cook them and mash them like mashed potatoes and eat them that way. Or you can slice them and eat them. You can actually eat them raw too without cooking them. They're kind of like a kohlrabi, if you guys have ever heard of that. If not, I can't think of any other vegetables really they'd relate to. They're harder than a cucumber. They're more so like a radish, I should say. So anyway, guys, they're like a huge radish without the heat. So with that said, guys, there's the turnips. If you guys can see that, there they all are there. We just mass spread them. We didn't plant them. Well, I guess you could say we planted them, but we didn't use a planter. We just spread them out and scattered them with that fertilizer cart. So with that said, let's get to looking at the fertilizer cart. All right, so to start spreading with the tractor and cart, you have to put it in gear. What that means is you take this pin out down here and move it up to that pin there. If you guys can see in there, when I move this up and down, that puts this chain-driven driven, see if I can pronounce myself right. That puts the chain-driven gears on the axle, which drives the whole chain assembly, which is back here. You can see that. And that runs the fertilizer out there into these beaters, which go in a circle and make it fly out. So, next I have to start the engine. Some come with a PTO on the tractor, and this one was the one they had left, and it has an engine on it. So, see if I can get her to start. There we go. And now you guys can see those are turning. So now all we gotta do is start spreading.
And then this is what drives the chain. So this metal wheel drops onto this rubber wheel. It is up right now. And then that turns these chains, which turns the chain into gear, which puts the fertilizer on there so you can control when you want it and when you want to stop.
So here's a sample of what the turnip seeds would be like before they got planted. And if you guys can see that, that's the regular size of an ink pen, and like out of a hotel or whatever. And then there's a golf ball, if you guys can see that. I mean, they're even technically, I guess, smaller than the end of an ink pen, or just as small. So there's what they are, guys. Amazing that they can make something as big as a baseball when they're done, or bigger.
Alright, so I just spread over this, and as you can see, the little white specks, like that one and that one. Here's a cow pie, and you can see them really on that. And then the stuff I have not gone over yet, like there's bare dirt, no specks. So that's how you can tell how much and if you're putting it on.
As you know, we're us on Cowboy Ranch Life. We try to show you guys what ranching and farm life is all about, all the way from mechanics to planting to cattle. So with that said, guys, I wanted to request something of you guys. We have about 39% of you that are viewing our channel are subscribed out of 100%. So if you would, please hit that subscription button if you aren't already. It clues you in on all of our recent videos and our future videos. It alerts you and tells you that way. Also hit the bell notification button. Also, with that said, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Comment down below if you have any questions. We've got an Instagram page, guys. Don't forget to go follow that, because if you do, then you'll be clued in on sneak peeks, fun we have that we don't put on the videos. And it's also called Cowboy Ranch Life Instagram. We've had people get confused. It's Cowboy Ranch Life, all one word, guys. No uppercase letters in it. Go follow that, and you'll be clued in on our life, not daily, but at least as we kind of roll along in life. Anything exciting, we will try to take videos and pictures of and put on there if it doesn't make YouTube. So with that said, guys, enough of me talking. Thank you guys very much for viewing our channel.